right, Stephen, now that you have had a nice lunch, woo, you had a nice lunch. It is 12:30 p.m. I'm always gonna give you a timestamp for our videos. It's just my thing. It's just my thing to give you a date and timestamps. We're like Captain Stardate log such and such if you're a big Star Trek fan. Not that I am, but I'm just saying. So it's 12:30 p.m., January the 29th, Wednesday afternoon. Stephen has just had a nice ribeye for lunch. And now it's time to get back to work. I happen to be home this time, and so I need to film what I can film because there are times when I'm not home. So I need to be able to show you what Stephen is doing on the days that I am home. Oh, there's Joy Boy. Your brother's inside asleep. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's taking a nap on the inside. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. This is Joy. Joy Boy, our short-haired one. October's taking a nap inside. All right, Stephen, talk to me about what you're doing.
Just cleaning the surface up. Get ready to go back together.
So you're getting it ready to put the Kingpin in, correct?
No, I'm taking it out.
Uh-huh. Do you know it's been 4 weeks today since New Year's Day and 5 weeks today since Christmas? Just in case you were wondering. With this being the 29th of January, it's been 4 weeks since New Year's Day. What do you think about that? AJ's catchphrase, AJ for everything would always say, what do you think? What do you think? That was something that AJ would always say. What do you think? Even if he really didn't know if he really did not want to know what you thought, he would still out of habit say, what do you think? What do you think? Some of the comments have said that actually that the Ream kits are better. That I don't have the comments memorized, but I have read some of the comments, and some of them have said that the Ream kits are better than the non-Ream kits. They fit better. What do you think about that?
Well, that would be the reasoning.
I can't think of who it is right now, and I apologize to the person that said this. I should be giving you credit for it. I am not at my desktop, and I am not reading who wrote this. And so if this is your comment, please comment in the comments and tell me that it's you that said this, and I apologize that I can't think off the top of my head. But somebody gave the analogy, and again, I should know who it is, but I can't think of right now. Somebody gave the analogy that they used the expression of like a tailor-made suit and then a suit that you just buy off the clothing rack. That the reamed kit is like a tailor-made suit.
Well, it's just it. It's you fit it. You fit the Kingpin to the bushings.
That it's tailor specifically made.
Because you can't get the thing in there unless you ream it out. So, and then you ream it out to where it just slides in there, and you only get it. You only put so much play in it.
So like he was saying that the non-ream kit is like a suit you just pick off the clothing line, off the clothing rack, and hope it fits. A reamed kit is tailor-made suit.
Tailor-made suit?
Right. So are you understanding the analogy there? That it's...
yes, I understood it the first time.
Well, I thought it was a good analogy. Like instead of picking a suit off the rack, you're tailor-making a suit. And that's how he was describing the...
Yeah, and I understand that 100%. And that's what it is.
Okay, well, with that being said, then why are non-ream ones becoming
because they're simple. No reaming, no adjusting, just slam it together. That's why. Put it out of the box and put it together. That's the purpose of it. The easier you make it, the more you'll sell. That's why Presto food sells so good.
Presto food? You mean microwave food? Steven calls me the microwave baby. Well, in the early 1980s, I was born in 78. And in the early 1980s, I remember the first microwaves. I do. But you were already in your 20s in 1982. You were 20 years old in 1982. So you grew up without microwaves. But Steven calls me a microwave baby.
Yeah, you know when people got microwaves and the whole city block got dim.
The whole city block got dim.
What's going on? Oh, the Johnson's got a new microwave.
Because it just put out so much wattage and energy then?
Yeah, pulled a lot of power.
I also remember when VCRs came out. I'm dating myself. So in the early 80s when VCRs came out and microwaves came out and IBM computers and the early Apples. Oh, y'all might find this funny. AJ thinks it's hilarious, absolutely hilarious, that I was 10 years old in 1988 before I even used a computer. I never even sat down to a computer until I was 10 years old in 1988. And of course now, kids are on computers in their infancy. Preschoolers are using computers for preschool activities. So children are raised on computers. So he thinks it's hilarious that his mom didn't even use a computer until she was 10.
Oh no, come on man, work with me here.
Another thing that's funny is in 1992, when I was 14, I was a freshman in high school in 1992, and I had to learn how to type on an actual typewriter. We couldn't even use computers in the school. We weren't allowed to use them until our sophomore year, which for me, that was 1993 in 10th grade. We had to have a whole year on regular typewriters before we could even use a computer. And we had to learn about Pica and Elite typewriters.